Virgo, welcome back to my channel. I'm Delilah Rose. This is Delilah's Spiritual Spa, coming with your weekly reading for July 5th to the 11th, 2021. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also hit the notification button so you can see me live with free mini readings. We'll just jump into it using my Psychic Tarot. If you notice a theme coming on with these cards that I'm using. So let's just jump into it, Virgo, right away. You have lights. Also 9 and 1 is a 10, which is completion. And then you have a 3, solar plexus. So this is your instinct kicking in, right? You're completing a cycle. You have some internal growth going on. I'm focused here on this wheel. It looks like the wheel of fortune. So good fortune is a turning point. It's just a time that light is entering in your life. You've been following your gut instinct, which is very important for you, Virgo, because generally your instincts are high. Virgos are very empathic, nurturing. They also can be very fiery people and kind of loose with their mouth. And so I have to mention that because I think that, especially when our instinct kicks in regards to certain people, I think instead of having an outburst, we need to draw in and really think about what we're going to say, is what Spirit is giving me. So 6 cards on the table: subconscious, conscious, and advice from Spirit. I will clarify with 3 additional cards using my Star Spinner Tarot. This is the Star Child Tarot in my hand. You have transformation, and here is the light again. If you notice in this card, there's illumination coming from above. So that's the crown chakra. If you notice here, there's illumination coming up from above. So good fortune and a transformative spirit happening even in your subconscious mind. Here's the Ace of Cups. So you're doing a lot of self-healing, a lot of inner work, right? I love that. You know, you're thinking about starting afresh again. Here's the Empress card. Yeah, you're really trying to rebirth yourself, right? You're trying to transform yourself, even in your subconscious mind. In your subconscious mind, you're receiving help from God, the higher power, you know, whatever you call it, Mother Nature. You are receiving help from the angelic realm and God. Here, I'm doing this in a totally different way than what I normally do it. You have the Knight of Swords here. What I'm getting from this card, when you talk about the Knight of Swords, like, you have a lot of energy going on, and I'm just going to go with it. When you talk about the Knight of Swords, now it can represent a person in your life, someone who is of high intellect, someone who goes after what they want. It's also a fast-talking person, but it's also could represent a lifestyle change. And I think that's where I'm going with this. This is what this is all about. This transformation is a lifestyle change. You see what they're doing that? They're looking before they leap. They do have their sword at the ready. And this is what I was talking about earlier, about before you start talking, I really want you to take a step back and really think about the words that are coming out of your mouth, because your words have power, right? They have a lot of power because they're backed up spiritually, and other people and other beings can see your light, right? Just always remember that. You have the Knight of Wands clarifying, right? It's passion, right? So, you know, in your conscious mind, you are going through this transformation. You're working on whatever you're passionate about. It's about other people, it's about yourself, about your business. I happen to think this happens to be about you. You're just reigniting that, you know, that thing you have. It is the beginning. It's the beginning of prosperity, represented here by that 3 of crystals, right? Notice the light on their head. This is you being driven, you're being pushed for your higher and greater good. Here's the 4 of crystals. I mean, there's the light again. There's a lot happening here for you in terms of your spiritual growth. You are going through a very transformative period at this time. I mean, the 4 of crystals It's about desire. It's about long-term security. And I think that you want to be secure from the inside, right? Represented here by that gut instinct card. You have the Six of Swords. I like this. I like this because remember when I said watch how you talk to people? It also means making sure you're walking away from those energy vampires, walking away from people who no longer serve you, who are just out to suck you dry and use you. It's a necessary transformation for you. This could be an actual move. If some Virgos are thinking about moving, I think it'd be very good for you because you're taking yourself out of this situation. You have the Lover's card. Moving away from this energy, right? Not towards it. I feel like you're moving away from this energy. Now, the Lover's card can represent your lover or just people who are, like I said, the energy vampires here. You have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. These cards are beautiful. You have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and that means expansion. It means travel. It means moving. It could mean teamwork, but I feel like it's the team of me that you need to focus in on. I did not come up with that. I got that from, what's that movie? Roscoe Jenkins. Or Martin Lawrence. The team of me. Team of me for him was in a negative state. For you, it's a positive state. You know, like you need to move away from the negative. So let's clarify this using my Star Spinner Tarot. Right, you have the Eight of Wands clarifying our subconscious mind. The Eight of Wands is about action. It's about changes, big changes, transformations. Like you just have the same message over and over again. You have the Nine of Wands here. Again, Wands is creativity, is passions. But the Nine of Wands specifically is maintaining your boundaries. Maintaining about those boundaries with these people who I feel zap you of your energy. Let's draw one more card here. Okay, 3 more cards. You have the Empress again. This is you coming into your fire, your ideas, your mojo, you trying to birth and transform. You have the Moon card here. There are things hidden from you, and I feel like you don't have to worry about it if you just tap into all this light and instinct that is surrounding you at this time, because your psychic energy is very high. And then you have the Page of Wands, just going after what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, and finally focusing on yourself and just reconnecting with your higher power. At the bottom of this deck, you have the Hierophant, and here it is, connecting with your higher power. When we talk about the Hierophant card, you know, the Hierophant card gets a bad rep because it talks about religious dogma in the original definition, but for me, it's about traditions. It's about you following the path of those set before you. It could be you getting in touch with your ancestral self. Or ancestral traditions. I feel like this is a positive energy for you that's going to be transformative. And that is for you, Virgo. I'm Delilah Rose, and this is Delilah's Spiritual Spot.